Okay, so I'm just doing some research on Atlas Bar before we head over there because I think it's important that I know why this is such a great bar here in Singapore. So let me just read the Atlas story. So a grand lobby and bar, Atlas graces the ground floor of Singapore's iconic building, Parkview Square, in the historic Bugis neighborhood. It was completed in 2002. It's the crowning glory of developer C.S. Fang. Crowning glory is such a nice way to say like pride and joy. It is inspired by the glamorous Art Deco skyscrapers of Europe and New York. So, I mean, I'm looking at the photos right now. It is truly beautiful. It looks very much like a speakeasy. It has like deco glamour and jazz age elegance. Also, I'm reading this off of the website. I'm not just like throwing these terms out from my brain because my brain doesn't work that way. But I guess most people like to go there for dining and drinking throughout the day. They have really great collections of cocktails, also like Asia's collections of gin, spirits, and champagnes. I'm looking at the afternoon tea selection. We didn't book this, but I'm kind of regretting that we didn't. You have to book it 24 hours in advance because it is handmade to order, and we didn't do that. I think we're just getting drinks, but I guess the selection, what it shows is the selection is around like $56 per person, and then the prestige selection is $60 per person. I'm just gonna get like a nice cocktail, maybe some snacks, hors d'oeuvres, you know what I mean? Just hanging out, chilling with my girlfriends, kicking it old school. Okay, I just went off on a tangent there. And actually, Westworld, one of my favorite TV shows on HBO, which I can't watch here in Singapore right now, but they also did a scene at this bar. So I haven't seen that scene at all, but that's pretty cool. I think they really wanted like a futuristic type of city or type of feel, and they chose to film here in Singapore. So really cool stuff. This is Parkview Square, also known as the Gotham Building. The entrance. After you, my lady. I do think that when you step in, it kind of adds this like allure and like this beauty. It really adds to the value of the entire building as well. I think as part of like the world's 50 top bars, Atlas is number 4. So, I mean, that's huge. As you can see, they had a lot of COVID safety measures put into place. I was also just really surprised by how crowded it was on a Monday afternoon. What this is? Hey, what did you order?
Summer in Paris.
Summer in Paris, and then I ordered a gimlet.
Atlas.
Emily and Atlas. Yeah.
Cheese. They have the camembert, goat cheese, and the monster cheese.
Great.
The sauce followed with truffle honey, fig chutney, and some olive oil.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I just got back from the Atlas bar, and I will give you my review in context. It's a very beautiful place. I highly recommend it to anyone who wants to go and check it out. We got to sit there for 2 hours basically, and they didn't really rush us to leave, but we did have, you know, some coffee, we had some drinks, we had some snacks, and I ordered a cheese board, which, I mean, it was so amazing, but Y'all, I just ate a platter of cheese and I don't feel good. I think I might be lactose intolerant. Actually, I don't think. I know. So when I went, I thought everyone had to go dressed up very like business casual or just dress up really smart. There's one guy who was wearing like a shirt and jean shorts, so I thought that was kind of weird. And I was kind of like, why did I have to dress up if this guy isn't? But I later looked it up online that they do have a dress code, and it becomes more and more strict after 5 p.m, which more of like a smart casual, which applies. So you cannot wear shorts or slippers after 5 p.m. I really regret not taking a video of the menu itself. It was quite thick, and you could see like the many options of gin that they had. I just ended up getting a gimlet, and it was pretty amazing. Like, I kind of wish I got to see how it was made, but I really savored the drink and just enjoyed the space. I think as part of like the world's 50 top bars, Atlas is number 4. So, I mean, that's huge. We went on a Monday afternoon and it was still really crowded. Like, I was actually really surprised by how many people there were. We were lucky because we had one of those sofa chair, cushion chair tables, and we were sitting right in the middle of the bar. So I got to see like both views of the bar and then also watch some of the bartenders kind of climb up the ladder to get their drinks or get gin. And it was funny because my friend said that, you know, if I was the bartender, it would be the worst job for me because my eyesight is bad and I'm also afraid of heights like that. It was also really just a great experience because of the customer service. So I drink a lot of water whenever I go out and eat at restaurants or just at coffee shops. I think it has to be because of how hot Singapore is. So I'm literally just chugging water all the time. So I think they came to refill my water probably like 10 times. Like I kid you not, like 10 times. And they're just really fast and really kind about it. And I really appreciated it. If you want to check out Atlas, I highly recommend it. It is such a beautiful space. It just has this great Gatsby vibe where, you know, you would throw a lavish party and you'd make amazing drinks, and I can definitely see like a gala or a ball or some sort of like big media event happening at this space because it was just so beautiful. It opened up in 2007, so it's been around for a while. It's probably one of the most Instagrammed bars here in Singapore. Definitely it's like internationally renowned because I still have people messaging me. Like someone even messaged me on LinkedIn and was like, hey, did you try this Atlas bar? And I was like, no, I haven't. And he's like, you've lived there for a year, you need to try it. So I'm really glad I took his advice. So the first floor is the bar, obviously, but then I think if you go up, there's also like a museum, there's also work offices. And I mean, imagine stepping into such a beautiful building like that every day to work. I'd probably go broke from drinking at Atlas all the time. I do want to say that when I went inside, I was a little bit worried that it would be kind of snobbish or just a little bit like too high end and make me a little bit uncomfortable. I don't know, I just don't tend to do well at like nice places. But no, it was like really nice. Like the people in the counter were super friendly and they led us to our table. And I think when you kind of just like sink into that really nice velvet couch and you look at like the decor and you're kind of paying for the drink itself, the whole experience, like you feel like you're stepping into the roaring 20s or like the jazz age. Like I almost wish there was like a guy playing jazz music or kind of singing like in the bar. Like I think that would have definitely just pulled the whole moment together. But yeah, it was beautiful. I definitely would love to go back to Atlas for a birthday or just for high tea. The menu itself does have an emphasis on gin and tonic, but they did serve other types of drinks, including non-alcoholic champagne, wine, whiskey, tequila, and other things. They have really a robust menu that you can take a look when you get there if you don't want gin. Other than that, I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. I definitely think you should check out Atlas Bar if you have the opportunity to do so. It's such a beautiful space and I highly recommend making a reservation in advance, perhaps a week earlier, seeing what you can get. And I mean, you don't need to eat and have a full meal there, but you can definitely have like a drink or two and just enjoy the ambiance. It truly was one of the most grand bars I've ever been to, and I really, really enjoyed my time. Anyways, I hope this was informative. If you do go to Atlas or you've been there before, let me know what you've thought in the comments below. Other than that, thanks everyone and see you soon.